Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Chargers TV, reflecting on a 49-point win for the men against the Mornington Breakers. Dexter Graham was outstanding, 20 points and 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and Riley Pendergast, well, he was terrific, wasn't he? 17 points off the bench. I caught up with those two players. Dexter Graham, what a game. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. You must be thrilled in that 49-point win over the Mornington Breakers.
Yeah, it was a good win. I felt like we played really unselfish. Still building chemistry over the first 6 rounds, but it's good. It's good to play with the team for sure.
Relatively even first term. I think we led by 7 at that particular break, but It was quite a significant build up in that second term, 29 points to 12. Nathan Gronbeck was electric during that second term, plenty of energy.
Yep. Nathan's good, man. Getting downhill, he brings a bit of energy on defense. We have some good pieces to help uplift us on the defensive side of things, so pretty good.
Even right through to the completion of the game where we saw Harry Moran come in with some really instrumental defensive rebounds and the like, showing his athleticism. Big week for Harry, of course, turned 21 earlier this week. 21. So it was great to see him in action.
Yeah, it's good. His birthday was last Monday or something. Yeah, Monday. I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Now, talking about the Breakers, we came in not knowing a great deal about them, apart from the fact that their captain, Daryl Corletto, I'm not sure if you're familiar with his record, but a former Melbourne Tigers NBL player who's played a lot of basketball all around the country.
Corletto's good, man. He can shoot the ball, he can create for himself, for others. He's a good player. For his age, he's still a good player. Any team would be able to use him, for sure.
Yeah. Riley Pendergast showed that he's a real weapon from outside.
17 off the bench, Trey Walls, yeah. I love to see it, man. He comes to practice. Every practice he works hard. Good kid. Energy is always up. So to see him get his time and play, it's really special.
And Dexter, obviously, you had the opportunity to be down here at Surf Coast last year, really settling in and starting to establish yourself in the absence of Jason Reardon through injury, captaining the side, enjoying that privilege?
Yeah, I enjoy it, man. I welcome all open challenges. Like you said, this is my second year down here. I'm getting a lot more comfortable with the community, my teammates, the people around the club, so I enjoy it a lot, man.
We absolutely love watching you play. Keep up the great work.
Yes, sir.
Take the Chargers forward.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm speaking with Riley Pendergast now. That was a terrific win, and you played a very significant role. You must be absolutely delighted with your form from outside, shooting at 50% from outside the three-point range. So brilliant stuff. Well done.
Thank you very much. I was really happy to shoot that well. Obviously, been working extremely hard throughout the season and throughout the off-season. And it was good to see it finally come together this game. And obviously, I've been shooting it well, but to shoot as well as I did tonight was really special, and it was really good to see everyone get up behind me as well, which was great.
Indeed. Now, of course, that's the sort of role that quite, from time to time, the likes of Paul Hutchison will play, Jason Reardon. They don't mind an outside shot. Obviously, you really needed to step up in the void, given the fact that they're both absent at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was really important for us and for me to step up into that role. I've put in the work, and I was excited to step into it, and I was just really happy that I was able to convert. And those Hutchie and Jace have been really in my corner, pushing me to shoot more. So I've been working on it, and it's good to see it translate into the game and have the team trust me as well to put those shots up. And even if I miss one or two, to tell me to continue to put it up has been a really big thing for me.
One of the most significant things about this game against Mornington was the protection of the ball. We turned the ball over 10 times, but we forced them to turn the ball over 20 times. So that was a really telling factor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an extremely telling factor. And our ability to translate that into fast break points is really important, and that's something we strive on. And I think the intensity that we have at training translate into the game, because we play against obviously each other in our own defence, and we hound the other team, and it makes it a lot easier for us to get up and down the court and protect the ball when we're versing against each other. And then we can just translate that defence into hounding them and getting scores, getting stops, and getting turnovers on their behalf. So it's been great.
I spoke with Dexter about his time down here at Surf Coast, obviously just in his second season, but you've seen the evolution of the program through the CBL and also the Big V and the like. What's it like for you to see what it was a program very much in its embryonic stages, but really start to take shape in more recent seasons?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Obviously being here for the first CBL season, it was exciting. Like, everyone kind of knew what they were doing, but it was all starting to come together, and it's become a really professional club over the last 3 seasons, being here 2 seasons ago, and then to where it is now. It's been fantastic. And they've brought some fantastic people in, like Dan Ritchies and Dex, and everyone on the committee's done a fantastic job at creating such a great club and really homely and family type environment.
It's fantastic. There is certainly a real club feel here at Surf Coast, which is fantastic. You mentioned Dan. I'm just interested in what he said, because that 29 to 12 second term was where the game, I feel, really was won, because obviously it just created such momentum moving forward. Was there anything that he said at quarter time? Because it was only 7 points separating the two sides at quarter time.
Yeah, well, a really big thing for us is just not taking the foot off the pedal. We've got to make sure that if we do get in those comfortable positions, that we continue just going at it, and that's what we did this game, and it ended up blowing up to 40-odd points. So that's been a really big thing for us, is just to continue push and continue, not just be comfortable with a 10-point lead, make it 20, make it 30, make it 40 if we can. And we did really well at that tonight.
Well, you did absolutely everything you could to prove that you're a valuable contributor to the team. Well done, 17 points off the bench. As I said, 5 from outside the arc, which is brilliant. So keep up the great work, Ryan.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
In other games, senior women suffered a narrow 2-point loss to Blackburn at Mullum Stadium. Amy Huerveld was outstanding with 23 points, 9 boards and 5 assists, while captain Jess Scannell was her typically high-performing self with 13 and 9. Along with Sienna Macumber, young gun Ali Bennett raced from the Youth League to be a part of senior action, with Ali contributing 10 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Sienna and Ali were the stars in the Youth League Women's emphatic 42-point defeat of Warrandyte Venom. Sienna's 22 points came at 67% and Ali's 20 at 69%, as the dynamic duo provided the antidote to Warrandyte's bite. Both girls denied their rivals any easy possessions, clocking up 6 and 5 steals respectively. Captain Emma Jarvis and Kayla Blasco were others to impress in the runaway win. Greg Smith's Youth League men capitalised on a brilliant 56-point opening half to get the job done by 15 against the visitors from Melbourne's Far East. Xavier Nelson backed his bright showing the night before with senior men to drain 20 points, with all 9 boards coming at the defensive end. Skipper Kai Smith and the athletic Oscar Leovold were others to impress with 18 points apiece, Smith snaring a double-double, while Curtis Broadhead made a positive impression in his 19-minute contribution.